WrestleMania week is here. Lots of WrestleMania news. Danhausen. WWE lowers ticket prices. New AEW World Champion and much more. Welcome to Latte's Vision episode number 12. Let's get into it. It's official. WrestleMania week is here. We had Raw. We already had NXT. We are getting the SmackDown kickoff today. Actually, at the point of me making this video, it might have already happened. I'm not exactly sure. We got SmackDown, the Hall of Fame, AAA, WrestleMania night 1 and 2, and Raw after Mania, one day after another. Oh baby, it's so nice to be in WrestleMania week once again. Raw was a bit underwhelming, especially for the go home episode of Raw before Mania. NXT was solid as always. Hopefully we can end the week positive with a good SmackDown episode. Just saying, if Pat McAfee just disappeared, absolute cinema. That's all I'm going to say. Those within WWE are not expecting Vince McMahon to appear at the Hall of Fame ceremony, and they haven't heard anything about it. Thank God. Like I said, I raged in my WrestleMania predictions video because people won't stop predicting Vince McMahon's return. He hasn't even been at any WWE events. You think he's going to full-on return as an on-screen character? It's ridiculous, but I'm very glad that he's not going to be there. Back to the topic of WrestleMania, though, it is scheduled to run for 8.5 hours on each night. A 3-hour pre-show, 4.5-hour show, and a 1-hour post-show, which combined gives us 17 hours of professional wrestling over 2 days. I can't wait. I'm going to watch all 17 hours, and I'm going to enjoy it, as long as some certain things don't happen. Also, here is the latest look at the WrestleMania 42 stage that we have. There are clearly seats like on the stage, and I did see a report that they were going to have fans sitting on the stage and they were going to remove the pyro from the stage. And it's looking like that is the case. Which, why? Why would you remove the pyro? Plus, those seats are going to be like $100,000 anyway. So, like, they got a long-ass ramp just like last year. If there is literally fans on the stage, I'm not sure how this pyro is going to work. Like, there's no way they just straight up don't have pyro, right? I don't know. It's looking okay, but I still think, based off of the first look, last year's stage was way better. Hopefully it improves, though. Hey, it's Sawyer from a couple hours later. This is the official full stage reveal. It looks like they might still have the big doors like they did last year, which I think is actually pretty cool. I like those doors. I love the giant screen in the back. I'm not exactly sure what's up with the two random towers, but I like this stage. Overall, I think I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts on this stage in the comments, though. And also, Paige is expected to make her WWE return at WrestleMania, replacing Nikki Bella in the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. As Nikki has not been cleared. She will team up with Brie on night 1. I don't know if this is like official or if it's just rumored, but if Paige is coming back, I cannot wait. But speaking of WrestleMania, Randy Orton is reportedly hurting ahead of his main event match against Cody Rhodes tomorrow. This is really bad, and I really hope this does not end up changing their decision to have Cody Rhodes win. It must not be like super severe, because he's not getting pulled from the match or anything. There is just so much wrong with the night 1 main event. There's so many problems with it. I just really hope we get a good match. Now, yes, I don't want Pat McAfee to be in the storyline anymore, and for that to happen, Cody Rhodes would have to win. But I can't root for Cody Rhodes, especially since I just want Randy Orton to be the undisputed champion. I want him to win number 15. I don't know, man. I don't know. There are reports that they are planning an in-stadium segment with Danhausen and John Cena. Everybody wants this. I really hope this report is true. I want to see this interaction so bad. I feel like it would be so funny. John Cena's hilarious. Danhausen's hilarious. Maybe he could curse John Cena. I don't know. But I really hope this happens. Speaking of Danhausen, one of his other Demandhausens has finally been met. He got a blimp. Now, there are still other Demandhausens that need to be met, Adam Pearce. But we're making progress. We got the Triple H pointing photo, and we got the blimp for him. So, I hope they finish this list. Per Body Slam, JC Jane, Ethan Page, Joe Hendry, and Sol Ruca have all heavily been discussed for main roster call-ups. Because NXT Revenge, the 2-week TV special, is expected to end multiple stories. It does look like it's going to end Sol Ruca's story with Zarya. Joe Hendry doesn't look very likely. It looks like he's starting a feud with Keanu Carver, unless they're paying that off next week, or this week. Next week. And then it's just over. I think JC Jane will probably be done with Lola Vice, although they did face off after the match, so I don't think JC Jane's going to get called up either. I could see Ethan Page, though. Ethan Page or Sol Ruca, I could definitely see happening. The Raw after WrestleMania is coming, and the advertised superstars currently are Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Logan Paul, Oba Femi, Rhea Ripley, Stephanie McMahon, and Penta. Now, this is obviously supposed to be the biggest Raw of the year. In recent years, it really hasn't been. Last year was pretty good, but in other years before that, it hasn't been very good. But just based off of looking at the talent and main event superstars on this card, I mean, all of these people listed are main eventers, maybe except Logan Paul. So I really hope that this is a great Raw, and with the star power it has, I think it has the potential to be. Io Sky versus Asuka has reportedly been scrapped from WrestleMania 42 and is now expected to take place at a later date, likely at Backlash. This is so stupid because it was so unforced. Like, you could have easily done Io Sky versus Asuka at WrestleMania. They didn't. First of all, the reason that it's not happening is because the Kabuki Warriors might have to replace the Bella Twins in the tag match. They could have, first of all, just made it a 3-way tag match, or they could have put in, like, Raquel and Roxanne. That would have been a great way to get both of them on the card. But they're deciding to force the Kabuki Warriors into it. They could have just thrown this on the card. And the same with Tiffany Stratton versus Julia. I mean, they scheduled it for the SmackDown before WrestleMania. Why not just put it on WrestleMania? WWE has actually lowered some ticket prices. Last year, the front row tickets were $40,000. Yes, $40,000. But now, this year, it has dropped to $25,000, which is still fucking absurd. It is way too much money still, but it is a $15,000 drop. So I'm very glad that they are lowering ticket prices. It was reported that they were going to. I didn't believe it. Now I'm starting to believe it. I don't know if they're lowering like all ticket prices for SummerSlam or if it's just the front row tickets. I'd hope it's all the tickets, but hopefully this trend continues. We have a new AEW World Champion, and it was a shocking title change. I can't watch AEW because I don't have the streaming services, but I did see the video of Darby Allin winning the title. He squashed MJF in like a minute. He hit 4 coffin drops and pinned him and won. A lot of people I see have been whining about this decision, which isn't surprising because people whine about everything on the internet. I'm pretty sure MJF is going to film a movie, and that is probably why they did this title change. I don't know for sure if he's going to film a movie. That's just what I've heard. But, you know, I'm excited to see what Darby Allin could do with this. A lot of people are saying this is burying MJF. I don't think so. He's gonna be just fine. He's MJF, and he got hit with 4 finishers. So, I mean, no, I don't think anybody should kick out of that. So, I think this is fine. WWE has filed to trademark the name The Mog Squad. Now, if you don't know what mogging is, consider yourself lucky, but now you do. I'll read the definition here. Mogging is an internet slang term meaning to dominate, outclass, or look significantly better than someone else, primarily used in looks maxing. It refers to appearing more physically attractive, taller, or more muscular than others. This is so fucking stupid. I hate the sound of this so much. There is no good faction that could come out of this. I talked about this earlier, but Tiffany Stratton versus Julia has been announced for the SmackDown before WrestleMania. It's just so unfortunate that they didn't just, put this on the WrestleMania card. They easily could have. I don't understand the thought process on why not. The SmackDown before WrestleMania is going to be in Las Vegas. So why not put it on the WrestleMania card, especially when you only have 6 matches on one night? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But let's preview SmackDown. Cody Rhodes has a special message for Randy Orton one night before WrestleMania. So I'm assuming Randy Orton's going to be there too. How will Jacob Fatu respond to Drew McIntyre's brutal attack before WrestleMania, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and the Wyatt Six versus the MFTs in an 8-man tag team street fight? I also don't know why this isn't on the WrestleMania card, because it seemed like they were stretching out this feud just so it could be on the WrestleMania card, but they didn't even put it on there, so I don't know what the point was of stretching this out for like 6 months. I think Royce Keys will probably just win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, returning a week before it. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, but what do you get? Don't you just get nothing if you win the Battle Royal except like a trophy? Isn't that all you get? I mean, there's like no benefit to winning it. Am I wrong? For the Cody Rhodes and probably Randy Orton segment, let's hope Cody Rhodes hits a pile driver on Pat McAfee and sends him to the hospital so he can't be there tomorrow. But if you want to see my WrestleMania predictions video, check the link in the description. I'll also put it in the top right now. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this episode of A Latte's Vision, and I will see you guys next time. Wait, like and subscribe if you want. Now, bye.